Evening all, it's Yankee Wally here. It is 4:13 in the morning, and you know I've only got 15 minutes on my YouTube, and I just don't want to get it taken down until this letter has been seen. Not that let me explain. I put this tweet up tonight and I've pinned it, and it was posted yesterday. And after 7 years, it's been 7 years now that the Sussex squad have been bugging me. They bugged me in the beginning because I was one of the few people that dared to criticise Meghan Markle. And then I was one of the very few that dared to do it on YouTube. And I was a lot more outspoken than, let's say, according to Taz. Mind, she's still up and I'm not. Murky Meg and me and Taz were the three, but I came after Ashley, God rest her soul. And so I was always the one that went with my hunches. And I've got a lot of common sense. I'm not afraid to admit it. And I knew that I was onto something. I just knew it. And of course, my channel went down. Now, that channel didn't do anything wrong by YouTube's rules. It didn't. No, not at all. But of course, there was somebody in YouTube that had access to the pull switch, put it that way. And I know things. I know a lot of things because for 7 years, I've taken tens of thousands of screenshots and I've made notes on each screenshot. And so soon, the Neil Mohan, who apparently is quite a nice gentleman, he'll know too. He'll know the names. I've named names. I'm not afraid to do that. I mean, after 7 years, and if you look at my header on my Yankee Wally, the Sarah data you would talk about, I finally got around to Yankee Wally's YouTube channel. She means she took me down again. And then she goes on to say, I was planning to ignore her this time, but then she decided to mention me in one of her, one of my posts probably. And so she's already given the game away because I've mentioned her. So that proves that I'm right in who I'm saying it is. And I know who it is, but I'm not going to say it again and again now because we're close to the finish line. And I just want to do things the right way. And I must be honest, I have been feeling a wee bit sorry for myself lately. I was thinking, sometimes I can make fun of my life because it is a bit of a joke. It is. I mean, how I live, where I live, my actual lack of everything. It's unbeatable. Somebody, the Harkle Bunyan. But some days, well, when I lost my YouTube, it was bigger. It was a bigger thing to me than anybody realised, I think, because I had become so used to YouTube and I used it like a dear diary and also a type of confession, and I wanted people to know that the brothel was not a bad place. It was well run. It was like, I suppose, the working girls version. It was a Marks and Spencer's class, I scrubbed that place from top to bottom. That's probably why I live in a hovel now. For 13 years, 14 years if you count the other parlour, I was just scrubbing, cleaning, baths, showers, other people's pubic hair, bloody... I remember this once. Oh, I don't know if I got time to tell you this. I remember this once and the girls were saying, oh, Belle, we can't go in the end bedroom. It stinks in there. It stinks. I said, well, there must be something. There must be something in there that's making it smell. Have you looked? And the bedroom's always clean because that was changed daily, sometimes twice a day. The showers was clean. The drawers were empty, except for towels. So I said, right, okay, stop using the end bedroom and I'll go in there and I won't come out until I found it. And so I looked and I looked and I looked and then we had I put a dried flower arrangement in a in like a vase. Not a vase, it was more like a gravy boat shape, but without the handle, you know, like that. And I put some dry sponge in there, that green stuff you get from the florist. And I'd stick a load of dried stuff in there. And as I got closer to that, the smell got bigger. And somebody, honest to God, had took the sponge out, done a big crap in it, and then stuck the flowers back in. And it was dry. It was dry. Oh my God, I could not believe my eyes. And when you say sometimes those girls get money for nothing, or some of you may think so, the things they got to put up with, I mean, oof. I mean, there was a toilet. In fact, there were two toilets. I built another toilet. There's toilets there. It was only a hop, skip, and a jump from the room. The showers are in the room. Every room had a shower, a beautiful big shower, the biggest ones, all proper pressurized ones. And there's no reason for it unless they were pigs and animals. So those sort of things, you know, went on. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Anyway, the letter's gone, and here it is. That's the envelope. Now, I saved myself £2.49 because I turned an ordinary letter into an airmail. You see there? Blue and red biros. I just all around the edges. You do all the red first, and then you do the blue, or you do the other way about, and then turn it over and do it on the other side too. There you go. And that's my address on the top. And I've sent it for the attention of Mr. Mohan, Neil Mohan. He's the CEO of YouTube. And I'm hoping, I don't need karma, I don't need a miracle, I don't need luck. I just need truth and justice, that's all. Nothing more. And, I'd like an apology, I know, but I doubt I'm not going to make, you know, stupid threats or, you know, sue people or nothing like that. I'm too old and I don't care. I just want my channel back, and I want things to be as they was. And once I've got my channel back, I'm then going to go in and have the operation on my hernia, because it is giving me drip. I'm getting very short of breath. I can't bend over at all because I squeeze all the air out of myself and I got no air left. So that's going to come after the, one way or another, is going to be sorted. But we have got one other trick up our sleeve. That's, I say we, Avid Gardener's given me another way of going about it. Not exactly the same, but close. And it's a good idea, and I understand what she's saying. So if this does, but I want this to work, because I don't want to do anything. I don't want to find ways around it. They say I'm circumnavigating a ban, but I'm not circumnavigating a ban, because the ban was done illegally, unlawfully, whatever you call it, against YouTube's rules. So I was never banned. Let me just check my time. I got to be so careful. Oh, wait, I'm okay. Right. Here we are. Look at this now. Molly's mama, see crook. Oh, follow back. There you go. See? Kiwi, the Queen, Charles and William, they knew what Harry was capable of. And when he was at the Commonwealth, Meghan's last appearance, where she went in Kermit Green, they had Colonel Johnny Thompson behind, Air Marshal, First Sea Lord and head of MI5, all surrounding him. And Harry knew too why they surrounded him. A man who lacks control of his emotions, with visible heightened rage, he is volatile. They knew with the Queen and the palace arranging this, it would blindside him and publicly humiliate him. And Harry wouldn't be able to handle the shock. He was a ticking time bomb. Only with the heightened security did Harry not react. He knew. But I firmly believe that if he could have gotten to William and Charles, mainly William, Harry would have gone berserk. He was seething. Those eyes were calculating. They were calculating his attack on William. Spare was nothing compared to what Harry would do. I'm sure William and MI5 are onto it. And people say he is truly horrible. If you look at him, I had a neighbour once and he was a bit simple. You'd say that he was special needs in school, you know. Don't get me wrong, he was married. His wife was a very understanding. She was one of my best friends. Her name was Kim Webb. But he wasn't all there. He used to get drunk and get up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, open the wardrobe door and pee in there, or he'd open the vacuum cleaner and pee in there. Terrible. Terrible. And she put up with it. I don't know why, but she did. But he had eyes like Harry. Always said that. And when he was put in his seat at the Commonwealth ceremony, it was very you're sitting there, because he challenged Beatrice when she pointed to the seat. I'm so glad that they took control of that. I'm so glad that everything is now, well, if you look, there's a, hang on, let me show you, I did retweet it. Poor Uncle Harry. But I wish I could have some sympathy for him. I know that Avid Gardner, she really liked Harry for a long time, but I think she's run out of patience now. Me, I always thought he was spoilt. I always thought he was like a playboy prince. I thought there wasn't much about him to write home about, you know. I didn't think he had any special qualities. People say he's good with children. No, I don't. I wouldn't want him around my children. He's too sparky. He's too no, irresponsible is the word. He's too irresponsible. I don't think he's got the mentality. I think he gets on well with children because he jokes around with him. But there was a bit of video footage the other day about, wait there, let me go into gallery. Wait a minute now. Gallery, here we go. Oh, I kept some stuff here. Aerosmith it was. They came to Britain and they were really tired. And Harry was at the concert that they were doing. They got straight off the plane and went straight to the concert. And Harry said, how are you, or something? And the guy said, oh, I'm really, really tired. He said, and with that, he just gave him a huge slap across the face, like a whack. He said, how are you feeling now? And he wasn't amused at all, the drummer it was from Aerosmith. Yeah, fancy that. That's a bit rude, isn't it? That was the raspberry jam. People are saying, see, that jam was labelled 1 of 2, 2 of 2. So she only made 2 pots of it and then sent one to Nacho. Did I tell you I love your jam? That's what he said. I don't know where the other pot went. There we are. There he is eating the jam. Oh, that's his strawberry jam. That's 10 of 50. So that's the strawberry. That must be the strawberry. Oh, I don't know. He's got raspberries out. I don't think she knows if she don't know if she's Arthur or Martha at the moment. But the thing is, the dog bones, dog biscuits, and raspberry jam. What's that symbolic of? Because we all know that the Queen used to send sublime messages. I think she's blowing raspberries. And Kate looked like a dog. I think that was what she was trying to say. Because they were two of the... They don't even marry up together, do they? And if Meghan's trying to create a brand... You don't put dog biscuits with jam. You would put dog biscuits with, I don't know, maybe a fancy dog leash or something that dogs like, toys. Have a day for dogs, but, you know, don't mix your jam and your dogs. But I wanted to show you something else in the I don't think I'm going to have time to cover it today, but it's very, very interesting. Not there. Wait there, let me just check my time. Oh my gosh, I've got less than a minute. Okay, but I got to show it you. I've just got time to show it you. Oh gosh. I got it from somewhere and, oh, there he is. Oh, he's a professional whinger, is that one? I want to show you. Anyway, somebody posted 150 lies told by Meghan. 150, I think it was altogether. Must be on my other phone. and I'm going to go through them next opportunity I get. Right, I'm staying under 15 minutes. This is great. I will be back tomorrow. Sorry I've had a little bit of a self-absorbed session, all feeling sorry for myself, but I'm over it. Don't take long. See you tomorrow. Cheerio!